Right, we'll just touch on case prep. So we've got our measurements for our headspace to shoulder, or belt in this case, belt to shoulder headspace. Now we need to prep the case. Primer pocket unifier. Compared to, so it just makes the pocket perfectly uniform, so your primer sits in the correct depth and it sits perfectly flush. So that's done. We've unified that. We get our flash hole deburrer, which has been changed. So to set them, we just undo the grub screw, move it, put that into there, and then slide it. Cool, and then what that does, we're never going to get a picture in there to show you that, but the firing pinhole on the inside, just deburring any, which shouldn't be from factory ammo, but I always deburr everything, and then cleans up the outside edge, and then same on the inside. So when you seat the projectile, if you can get it to focus, you can see the edge. So when you seat the projectile, it doesn't shave any of your outside of your brass off. Now the steps, we don't do it on everything. I don't do it on my 223mm pistol, so only on your precision, and you can go way further than this. The steps, you can go further in your reloading process to make, you can neck turn, you can get bushings for your, basically your neck sizing only. It's endless, but I limit myself to these steps. I think I get more than enough accuracy. I'm not doing F-class. All I'm doing is shooting a deer, shooting some steel gong, and I can get more than enough accuracy out of it for just doing these relatively simple steps. Like I say, the most technical part is setting up your headspace, and then setting up your overall length. And then once you've done those, you're just literally just putting primers, powder, projectiles every time, and going and shooting, which is the fun part that we all want. So yeah, that was a short, quick and easy prep. Alright, so last time we did the headspace and spacing to the belt and the shoulder. This time, what we're going to do, get rid of that, we don't need that anymore, is our overall length. So what we're going to do is find out bullet touching lands, and then we can find out, they won't fit in the mag, but we can find out our difference, and when we go do our load work, we can see if we can get a load to go in the mag if we want one to go in the mag, or we can just set it single feed for those precise long range shots. And for example, if you want to do the bush shooting, you can do a set for the bush shooting. So let's get this set up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this with one hand. Right, so you push it all the way in. Push it all the way in, and then you push that out until it stops all the way. Lock that off. Slide that out. And then same setup, you got your rod in there, knock the pull out. And that is on the lens, supposedly on the lens. So let's see if we can get ourselves some room. So on that one, 2887. Alright, put it like that so you guys can see a little bit better what I'm doing. So, case all the way in, you hold it by the collar and you just put even pressure, push that forward until it stops. Lock your brass tab off, pull your case out. Right. Two, 8, 9, 6. Zip it off. Let's check our 0. This is why we do it a few times and you average out your result, and that's your so again, pushing there, push that until it stops, pull it out. Zero your scales, micrometer in this case, boom, put that in there. Two 888, which is more in line with what we had. Right, we've done it 4 times, so we can average out the result there. It's close enough, but while we've got it, what I'm going to do is we're discussing powder load between factory length and what we can have as a max length in our gun. So this is why we do this. Single loading, you can get extra powder in it, that much. So as you can see, there's quite a difference in terms of length of pill. You can also check, there's no way that's going to fit in the mag. So you can do a load off the lands and you can work it back off the lands, and it's you can work out how each projectile likes to shoot. Some like a jump to the lands, others like being in the lands, and it's all part of load work is working out what your gun likes, what it doesn't like, and yeah, so that's why we do each component. Set cases up, bullet length. So I'll do, I'll work up powder loads for touching the lands, maybe about a thou jump, and then I'll do not the exact same loads because you'll have to work up each load at a time, but I'll do a load that'll fit in the mag, and then when we're doing our testing, we go from there. So we're pretty much done with this now. Right, so we've done cases, we've done projectiles, and then it's just, we've got our cases set up, we've got our overall length worked out, and then it's just purely a case of powder throw, starting at a minimum load and then working your way up. So if we go back to our chart, so this is the powder we're going to run. So we'll start, I'll probably start around the 72 grains and then just work up in 0.5 grain intervals, 3 of each, go out to the range and shoot each 3-shot group. I don't put it over the chrony to start with, I just want to see which group shoots and check pressure sign to see when the pressure sign is going to come in for this particular rifle. Every rifle is different. And then once I've got three loads, normally is what I go for, 3 loads, which is the best for the gun, and then I'll put it over the chrony and then play with bullet length and then start again. So each time you'll get a sort of a powder range that seems to work, give you what you want in terms of speed and accuracy, and then you'll just have a play with your projectile overall length and just tweak it so it's just right. So yeah, next one will be basically priming, powder, seeding, and yeah, putting them up.